Murang'a women representative Sabina Chege says she is yet to decide if she will be vying for any political seat in the upcoming August 9th general elections. Chege, who exclusively spoke to Hope TV's Spotlight show on Wednesday evening, also went public on corruption, saying the vice has been embraced by how children are brought up in families, including favoritism by the church. Dickens Luvanda has more.
Kama hata yenyu itaenda hapo mnionyeshe kwa mkono mzuri.
Murang'a women representative Sabina Chege had dispelled reports that she will be vying for the Kigumo parliamentary seat in the upcoming elections. Chege, who is in support of the Azimio la Umoja Oka coalition party and a staunch ally of the Jubilee party, says she is yet to decide which position she will be vying for, or if indeed she will vie for any political seat come August 8th, a move that clearly puts off reports that she had earlier announced a Murang'a gubernatorial bid.
I know deep within me that God is preparing me to serve at the national level. At what capacity, I would not be able to tell now, but I have home, which is Murang'a, which is my home. So I still have a lot to do for Murang'a people and still serve the nation at large.
Okay.
You know, I remember when I was very upset with my party at some point, I said, I gave a 30-day notice and said, if you don't have a direction, I think we'll look for alternative. But I said, I'm waiting for the Holy Spirit to speak. I am making a very tough decision, which is almost, I will make it public very soon.
While appearing on Hope TV's Spotlight show on Wednesday night, where she challenged families and the church to lead in the fight against corruption, the lawmaker and former National Assembly Education Committee chairperson said the fight against graft may remain a fairy tale if guardians keep bribing their children for favors.
Parents could pay for leakage of examination, then they go and get the same child, and the child know my mom or my father bought the exam for me and I knew what was in the exam before I did the exam. And then we celebrate them. So you are celebrating corruption, you are celebrating stealing of exam, and your child knows. So what kind of a person are you bringing up? Bottom line is that we must change our culture. Corruption, we can finish it in this country. It is possible. You know, because it's not, there's nothing called, and I want to say there's nothing called the government. Who is the government? It's the people. You have employed a procurement officer who also comes to your church. Who, if it's the one who says, I will craft this procurement so that it favors so-and-so or this company.
She also took issue with the ongoing banditry attacks in parts of Rift Valley region, saying children from the regions have been deprived of their right to education and instead tasked with defending families, hence the rise in cases of banditry attacks.
The last meeting we were in Okichogio, there was this huge group of men who started singing and they were crying. And I turned and I'm asking the leader that I was sitting next to, who understand the language, why are they crying? He says they're talking, and he's okay, they're talking about the war. So he said, what about the war? He said the Sudanese have attacked. I'm like, so what can we do? This one, we normally do it ourselves. So it became like a way of life. One of them told me, our women, our girls will not agree to marry us unless I go and raid and come back with cows. That's the only way I'll get a wife. You see, we must look at the leaders that we are electing, because I might not leave Murang'a and fully understand what is happening in Turkana.
While appearing before the National Assembly Departmental Committee on Administration and National Security over the insecurity situation in the North Rift region on Tuesday, Interior Cabinet Secretary Dr. Fred Matiang'i majorly blamed the situation on politicians.
In some of these areas of North Rift, for example, we have challenges. I have gone to meetings, Mr. Chairman, and my colleagues who are here can bear me out when I meet political leaders and they tell me that is the first time even they themselves are meeting. Which means there is some work that needs to be done by others, but we will stay the course. We are not going to give up on this matter. We are committed to doing it. We can see we are making progress. It has been tough and it's a challenging situation, but I promise the committee we can see light at the end of the tunnel and we'll sort this out.
Sabina Chege is the founder and director of the Sabina Wanjuru Foundation for mentorship and awards programs for students under the foundation and the National Government Affirmative Action Fund in Murang'a County. Dickens Luvanda, Hope TV News Watch.